The following podcast may be explicit. Shedcast presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Grab your chair at our gaming table in the shed as we join the party approaching Tijon, Truk's hometown. Night is quickly approaching, and the town is facing certain peril if our heroes don't step it up. Enjoy the podcast.
Dale.
Hi, and welcome to the Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You just heard Mickie make a little noise as we got started. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, on iTunes, Facebook, Google+, all kinds of other places.
Stitcher Radio. Bing.
Those. We're going to go around the table and say hi, starting with...
Hi, everyone. It's Mickie. I play Nessalus, the warlock with a heart of gold.
And she's a
Did
tiefling.
she just say Messalus or Nessalus?
I said Nessalus.
It doesn't matter.
She didn't put a
It
name
doesn't matter.
tag on. She
That's
can make
true.
it up.
JJ here playing Calamity. And I am
I thought your name was Uspa.
Uspa. I like that.
He has a shirt that has USPA on it.
Yeah. And Kurt?
Hey, it's Kurt. I am playing Truk, the quiet human monk. Had a
He's
lot of
only
action.
quiet
Quiet?
because he's dead.
Had a lot of action last round when he may or may not have been dead.
All right.
Are you still
Dead?
super pumped to be here?
It's just
No, now
he's
I'm
not
just
dead yet.
Yeah, now I'm a little worried.
You're a little worried?
My brother might
Your
be in
brother
trouble.
might be in trouble.
And next is...
Hi, this is Brittany. I'm playing Elena, the human fighter, who did some pretty awesome stuff last time.
She does awesome stuff.
Yeah, she commanded me.
I
She told
commanded the badass to
She-
do things,
I mean, she
and then
told you to kill something, and it worked.
Yeah, it did.
and it
That's nice.
worked.
And I am Joe. I am the Dungeon Master as we continue our Dungeons and Dragons campaign set in the world of Alamand. Kurt is going to give us a quick recap of our last episode before we jump into this one.
It's a quick recap because last session we were on the road moving towards my Truk's hometown of Tijon. We began the session engaged in combat. Truk was out at the vanguard scouting ahead. There were at least two enemies in the woods. He ran back towards the party. They saw him running. Then Truk turned around back towards them, engaged in combat. And we basically spent the session kind of working our way down the road, trying to get close enough to attack these two enemies who turned out to be whites, kind of teenage whites, who ultimately were killed after doing incredible damage to Truk. He fell unconscious.
Now, I figure Truk laid down to make it so they couldn't get to Calamity as quickly.
I mean, that makes
it
it
slowed
sound
them
good.
down,
That makes it sound
right?
good. Yeah, but he took some hits, a lot of arrows, a lot of strikes, but he made his death saving throws. He got some healing from Calamity. His party members did a great job fighting back, and ultimately we defeated the whites. We had enough time to rest for an hour or two, meditate, heal, get our strength back, and then we pressed on towards my small hometown of Tijon. We came in there as the sun was setting, saw a small town, single road, pasture, houses, and as we were nearing the town, heard a death-curdling scream from what I know was my brother, and the episode ended with me beginning to sprint towards him.
Yes, Truk's younger brother, Renji, there was that loud scream, like a deathly scream, with the kind of scream that you make slightly before you die. And that has definitely gotten Truk's ire up, perhaps, or at least his worry, and he is charging forward. What is everyone else up to?
I'm following his cute little shapely little ass.
Okay. You're talking about me, right?
Yeah.
Nessie, how
And,
much do you weigh?
Truk, how far is it if you had to go all the way through town?
Yeah, I mean, this is a small town. Like, from where we walked in,
You blink and you
all the
miss
way
it.
to the end
Let's
of
say
town is
120.
200 feet,
Okay.
250 feet.
So you're just running through Main Street out the other side of town,
Yeah.
essentially, because there's only one street. It is Main Street. Okay.
And
JJ.
just for lay of the land,
Likeliness that I can carry Nessie and still run my normal speed.
Not very
No?
good.
just for the lay of the land, we're coming in, pasture, Main Street, buildings,
Yeah.
and then were you to go out the far side of town, you would enter the foothills and into like foothills that go to a mountain range.
Okay, because that's the way they're going out. Or at least that's where the scream came from. That's probably the best way to put it, right? So from there, you guys are charging ahead, and especially if it's only a couple hundred feet, you see up ahead.
Wait. So
Go ahead.
everyone's running?
Yeah, well,
So
I think so.
Nessie goes, you see, this is like, I was distracted looking at flowers.
course.
Nessie's like, not again!
It's all running and
She's
running
running
and running.
past
Is this
being
like a
at the end of
fitness
the
video?
group. This sucks.
Can we just put wheels on her?
I hate cardio. Sorry, moving on.
Okay. Up ahead of you, how many, for Kurt, how many children are in town?
Yeah, so this village, I mean, this is small. There would be probably 8, if you consider children up through like 14 years old, there would be, at any given moment, between 8 and 14 kids in or around town. Probably 12 that live there, 1 or 2 that might be visiting, and then 1 or 2 might be off, getting bread or farming. So on average, 10.
So there is a group of short figures off in the distance, numbering about 8 to 10, if that clues you in at all. And on either side of them, there are wispy figures. These figures are kind of hovering above the ground, almost like condensed fog. And in front of them is a tall figure that has a dark cloak on with a hood pulled over its head, and they're all moving away from you.
Fantastic.
So what are you guys doing at this point?
Halt.
Do you shout something at them?
I shout halt and I cast bless.
Okay, in parentheses, roll initiative. So we'll have a parenthetical initiative.
That's
Beautiful.
a natural 20 on the Mickey's.
Ooh, I got
dice.
19.
Yo, Mickie,
Mickey, I'm
My
going to have
Mickey.
3 numbers, just so you know.
you're only allowed 1.
Crap. I'll split it into 3 digits.
JJ, is initiative now just the roll plus dex
26.
Plus your
plus proficiency?
because you're proficient in dexterity modifier.
Dale.
Okay.
What's your number?
Tracy.
Kurt?
Did he just call her Tracy?
24.
Or did you say she was 13? One or the other. I'm sorry, I make
This
shit
is a
up.
bilingual podcast.
It is.
24.
Only because you're here.
The more you know.
My highest number is an 18. Put an M next to the 18. Then a 13. You can put W1 next to that one. And then a 10. You can put W2 next to that.
So 18 is Muriel.
Muriel? No, M is a type of creature, sorry. Actually, if you'd like, you can put the hooded one, the dark one, as 18.
Can I call it Muriel?
He's a mage.
If you'd
of
like,
some kind.
Muriel. Technically,
Very
no, it has a name
Metagaming.
and it's not Muriel.
No, but I already know that from my
Oh, that's right.
actual knowledge.
It's
You know
actual
things
knowledge.
and stuff
My actual knowledge, there's a
because of
dark
your
mage.
monastery.
Well, I mean, I know that there's someone who can control other people. I would
So if
presume he
I've
was
got a
mage.
natural 20 and Brittany has a 26, do I go? Does a natural
It
20
doesn't
beat
matter.
everybody?
Natural 20 technically beats everybody, but her
It's just
number is
initiative.
still higher. But you guys can switch initiatives if you want. It doesn't matter.
Do you
What,
want to go
what
first?
makes sense? I mean, really what we're going to do is the first round is going to start with Calamity talking.
Yep.
But I want to make sure we have order for when other people want to do things.
We want to
So
have an
the
order
fir-
for when they get mad and
Yeah, regardless of who is ahead right now, the first thing that happens is Calamity, regardless of where he is in initiative, because he's kicking us all off.
Fair enough.
So casting Bless is an instant action?
Yes, it is
Okay.
a short action. I hold up a coin and throw it into the air. It turns into basically glitter and falls upon my allies. Everyone gets an additional 1d4 to hit.
You all got
Nice.
fairy dusted.
nice.
That's cool.
On to hit, not on damage.
Yes, to hit.
Remember
Nice.
that. So you'll be adding, what, 2d4
2d4.
when
Yep.
you roll to
Once
attack.
or for an amount of time?
For infinitely.
Infinite.
Well, until the end of this
Well,
combat.
up to 1 minute.
Okay, so 10
10
rounds.
rounds.
Yeah, we're good there. I don't
I
think
know
this will last
things.
10 rounds. Although, we'll see.
I don't know. The first 2 rounds are spent running.
It could.
The first 4 rounds.
Could be. Yeah. But no, you guys are close enough this time. You are approaching within 100 feet right now, so pretty much
So
everybody
I
can do
just
something.
cast a...
So you shout halt, yes?
I shouted halt, and I did a quick indentation through the coin.
Yeah.
Fairy dusted my partners, and brandished my sword. Do they seem to be heeding my commands?
There is a pause, and the hooded figure turns around, and with the light setting or the sun having set behind it, everything is just dark You can't make out much. Again, you do see two, on either sides of this group, you see two figures that are like incorporeal creatures. They're just floating in the air, misty things in the air.
Did you say 8?
There are two on either side, and then in the middle, it looks like a group of shorter beings, presumably at this point the children from the town, because you know that's their MO here. And from there, you notice that half of them aren't moving. They appear to be stiff, and the others are kind of dragging them along.
Fantastic.
Who's up after Calamity, or for that matter, who has something they want to do in case, for now, we just want to move through until something else happens?
I want to detect thoughts.
Interesting.
And I'm going to
Let's find out what that does. Detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts is an action. I get to read the thoughts of one creature. As long as it has an intelligence of greater than 3, it speaks. I can also sense invisibility. And I can probe their mind with a wisdom saving throw.
So rip thoughts from their him.
Yeah, basically rip thoughts from their mind.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, but it is.
And I'm just going to say, while y'all are considering that Truk is not thinking. He is running as fast as he can possibly run. He is not considering. He is not looking at his party members.
Okay. So where does Truk fall in initiative?
Second.
All right, so who is first?
Elena.
Okay. So at this point, it'll be the beginning of the next round that others will do stuff.
So do you want to start from the beginning?
We will shortly because I want to fill in a couple other gaps as we're going. So tell me again, read to me again this detect thoughts.
So
I
for the
can decide
duration,
what
you
you're
can
gonna
read
get.
the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast a spell as your action on each turn, until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the target's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. Once it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing its mind.
So the initial one is just a surface.
Surface
What's
thoughts.
the initial one? What's the surface thought?
And you're going after which?
The
dark
hooded
one?
creature.
Okay.
The one who looks like he's in charge, because he's the one in the middle.
I'm thinking thoughts are going to come through as the voice of the being. That makes sense. So
Sure.
you hear a kind of like a hissing female voice says, "Finally, they've arrived. It's time to take them out."
It's a trap! All right.
It's a trap.
Move on.
Do you tell all of that in their minds?
I still have that ability, right?
You always had that ability.
That I can talk to you guys?
Yep, you can talk to all of us in our heads.
I would relay
It's
that
like
to
you're
the
wearing
party.
headphones, Kurt, in the
I would
game,
relay that
too.
to the party. Whoa.
You're hearing them in your head.
In your head. All right, I'll stop.
Zombie.
Zombie.
Zombie. I can't remember if we have Post-its anywhere. Do we have a Post-it?
I don't know about Post-its.
No, but we have
definitely
little note cards.
Notepad things.
Can I just give me one sheet
We've
out of
been
that,
passing
please?
notes
I
like we've
need
been
to
in
keep.
elementary
I just
school.
need to keep a spot here because I'm flipping between 2 pages. Okay. I almost lost it. Oh, I lost it. All right.
A long time ago.
Who is up after Nessalus?
So that would be the hooded creature.
Okay.
Well, are we going into initiative now? Or
At this point, we're kind of in initiative based on who wants to do
Okay.
what. You kicked it off. We'll finish that round and then start at the top. So because of this, there is an action about to happen. So the creature turns around, and the wispy things turn around, and you see on the front of them, there's like the top half of a skull with no jawbone that's kind of like dark, grayish looking nastiness with 2 little white pinpricks of eyes like glowing in its head. Those things look at you, and the dark thing looks at you as well. And I need, let's see, who is it going to be? Well, I get first. Let me ask, how close did you guys get? Truk is going to be charging right up ahead.
Right. I mean, if
Everybody
I
else
was
is
full
going to be
speed.
what? Within how many feet? Somebody give me a number.
I mean,
I'm within
5
30.
feet.
All right,
Within
30
30.
feet.
Right.
Within 30 feet when you shouted out halt.
Yes.
Okay. And Truk will be slightly closer.
Right.
So as the
I'm going to be a little
creature
faster than everyone else.
as the
because-
creature turns around,
Adrenaline.
I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Of course you do.
Shit, yeah, dog.
All right. Whenever the bless allows you, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw.
Nice.
So add a d4 to this as well. So Brittany gets to add 2d4 to it.
Wait, what?
Because
you're
you're trained
proficient
in
in-
it.
Because bless allows you
Oh.
to add one die
Sweet.
4 to saving throws as well.
Okay, well that's 22 already. Plus 2 is 24.
Yeah, you're
So
pretty
mine, I
All right,
also
the
get
DC is
it as well, right?
25. All right, no, it isn't. I'm kidding.
I'm going to fail, and I don't even think it's worth a hero die because I'm at 6 before a hero die. So I'm going to stick with that.
You have no con?
Yeah, I got...
You have a 0 con.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
that's from you?
What?
Hang on, sorry. I might
Huh?
be a little higher.
Oh, definitely.
Not much
7.
higher, though. My con
6.34.
is +3. I'm at 9 before a hero die.
I would roll it.
Yeah, you should.
Use it or lose
I'm
it.
at
man.
11.
Oh, not quite.
17 for myself.
All right, so Truk is restrained and feels his limbs slowly solidifying.
Fantastic.
So I'm like rooted. I can't move.
Yes, restrained. Somebody with a PHB, a player handbook, take
Your
a quick
your
look
movement
for
speed is reduced to
restrained.
0.
Yeah.
Now you can do other things.
You can
I
shoot
believe.
and things while you're rooted, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But check that. I want to say somebody was saying that was on what, like 196 or something like that. Conditions are at a specific spot. That number rings a bell. Anyway,
it.
look up restrained because that's Truk now. He is restrained. And again, your limbs are feeling like they're solidifying. Okay, and who is up next?
So who just went?
That was a hooded creature, so now it's
Yeah.
me.
Calamity.
Okay.
So I'm going to run right up onto the hooded creature and
Yep.
take a whack. I'm going to make her my
Bitch.
vow of enmity.
Make her my bitch. She's gonna like it. 'Cause she's a dirty horse.
Just for the record,
Go ahead, Kurt.
JJ is correct. I have 0 speed, but also attack rolls against me have advantage,
Yeah.
and my attack rolls have disadvantage, and I have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
All right. What page was that?
290.
I was way off. It's just like 196.
Totally
Had a
is,
9
but
in
it's
it.
not.
All right, I have a 16 to hit with power attack.
A 16 will hit.
All right. I will use my divine smite as well.
All right, go for it. Give me a damage number. And that
24,
number is
28
an amount
damage.
equal to 28. All right. Let me write that down. 28 damage. Done. Who is up after Calamity? Calamity. You charged up to it and it hit you, or you hit it. And as you reached it and got a good look at it, there's something familiar about this being.
Interesting.
There's maybe a facial feature or something that rings a bell with you.
All right.
Oh.
Which one?
The hooded creature.
The hooded thing. There's something just right underneath the hood. You can make out like maybe the jawbone, maybe the nose a little bit, and there's something there that's familiar, something from your past.
Fantastic.
Who's next?
W1.
W1. Okay, Sal.
Can we have another name for it?
You know what? I feel like making
directly
people
into
roll a d20.
initiative.
Let's have everybody roll a d20 and give me an intelligence check. I'm going to use intelligence because I don't think anyone's very smart.
15.
We're wicked smart.
Wicked smart? Huh?
15.
Keep going.
I'm at a 12.
Keep going.
24.
Oh, snap.
Oh, who
Plus
knew the-
3.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I totally did. And
So you
liked
can
it.
talk into everyone's head?
Yep.
You want to tell them they're wraiths?
They're what?
Wraiths?
Sure.
How'd you get up that high? Were you?
Because I'm wicked smart, man.
She
She
rolled a
actually-
natural
Wicked smart.
21.
I'm sure.
I
but-
rolled a 15
Yeah,
plus my D4
for proficiency.
plus the extra D4 from Jake.
That's not for me.
Oh, well,
Oh, she still got it.
I still got it.
You're still wicked smart.
I'm still wicked smart.
Still at least a 21.
So they are wraiths.
So I tell
These
everyone
creatures are wraiths.
In their heads.
in their heads.
So what do you want to tell us about raids?
What do I want to tell them about
the-
wraiths?
What was your
listeners.
end result?
22.
Anyway? 22. You know that they have a life drain like the white, and they can make little undead things out of dead people.
There we go.
Weren't they like souls that were evil souls that died and didn't quite go to hell or something?
Maybe.
They're spirits that were trapped.
Kurt, you said you would just read it
Essentially.
out of the monster manual.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, read the first paragraph.
A wraith is malice incarnate, concentrated into an incorporeal form that seeks to quench all life. The creature is suffused with negative energy, and its mere passage through the world leaves nearby plants blackened and withered.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think a white is an evil soul that didn't quite get to hell.
It's
gets
stuck
trapped.
halfway in
Yeah.
between. Yeah, I mentioned that in the last episode.
All right.
While you were killing preteen whites, I was telling you about them. Yeah.
I was nice to that guy going for his
Well,
legs. and then
speaking
he
of
killed
wraiths,
You
it's
were.
their turn.
It's
Both
their
of them.
turn, yeah, because now we had asked that question. So we have their sole attack is life drain, and the closest person to them is going to be between Truk and Calamity. So both of you roll, and somebody give me a higher number than the other.
Ah, I have an
That's
8.
who's getting attacked.
16.
All right,
Uh-oh.
Truk.
I'm petrified.
What number was that? W
Or I'm
what?
W1.
restrained.
W1. Okay.
At first I was petrified.
So
I
they
was
get
afraid.
advantage to attack. I roll a 16 and an 18, so
I was
he-
petrified.
that's going to hit.
Yeah, 18 will hit.
Uh,
That sucks. 'Cause
oh,
16 would not have
because
hit.
they hit really hard too. Just so you know,
That's the way I like it.
you do
You do like it.
definitely. If you're going to get hit by mist, it might as well be hard.
Yeah.
If you're going to get hit by,
If you're gonna get
mist,
hit.
I mean, I wanted to know what happened.
it's a near miss. It's a real hit, and it's 14 points of necrotic damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
14 points?
Oh yeah, I rolled low.
Good lord.
So I'm down to 2 hit points before the con save, just in case anyone's wondering.
No,
My
you-
monk
you-
sucks. I was up to 16.
You were at 19 because we did a full rest.
You got a full rest.
Does
You
that
would have
give me
gotten
a
all
And
your
you
hit points back.
also, because
Your
you got a
maximum
full
would have
rest, your
gone
maximum
up.
is back up to normal.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I have to use hit die to get up there, or did I just
Nope,
get there?
the
you
rest
got a
would have
long
done it
rest.
for you.
All right, so how much did you do?
The rules.
14?
Yeah,
14.
sounds good. Sounds
Well,
like
in
a
that
number.
case,
I
I'm
said.
at...
I didn't write it. You were supposed to.
13.
So now make a Constitution saving throw.
Con
Yes.
saving throw.
You get to add my bless save,
which is a
D4.
+4, and my con modifier was a +3. I'm so good at the math.
Yeah,
So good at the math.
Make
17,
numbers.
3 is 20, and 3 is 23, baby.
that succeeds, Pookie Pie.
Okay, what happens, Boogie Pie?
Nothing. You succeeded.
Oh, no.
No, the life drain happens if you fail.
Oh, I don't want the life drain.
You don't want a life drain. Who's up after W1?
W2.
Oh well, I'll just let that one go after Calamity then. Calamity, I have a 9 to hit.
That will not succeed.
Very well. So that wraith comes up to you and it swipes at you, and you feel the coldness as its form passes through your shoulder, but it does not affect you.
I tell him you're as about as useful as nipples on a breastplate.
Is it Batman? All right, who's up after W2?
Top of the order, Elena.
Tell me W3.
Top of the order to ya.
Top to the order to you, matey. Wait, what was that?
Is that Irish leprechaun? I mean, an Irish pirate? What was that?
Irish pirate.
It's like irate.
Top of the morning to ya, matey.
He's Pirish.
Come on, Elena, let's do it.
Okay.
It's like my mother playing sex games.
How do you know what it's
What
like when
is
your
it
mother
exactly?
plays sex
She's
games?
Irish, and I imagine pirates.
I don't even want to go down that road.
When
Mom, I
I
hope
think
you
of my
didn't listen to
mother
this. I
and
apologize.
games, It's
Oh,
sex and pirates.
Lord.
It's not sex and pirates for me. Jesus, can you imagine growing up in that?
Yeah, that kind of thing send you to Harvard. Who's up next?
Twice.
What you
Elena.
gonna do?
Dire shining
Right.
timbers.
So
Game
we
mechanics.
we are at the top of the order, correct?
Correct.
So we are beginning round 2, the first full round of combat, and Elena is up. Let me set the scene for you again. We are just left Tijon, the town where Truk grew up. He was charging ahead. There was a group of children, half of which seemed to be petrified. The other half dragging those along, flanked by 2 wispy creatures and a hooded figure. Calamity ran up and took a swing at the hooded creature and hit very well. And Truk, as he was approaching, fell victim to the gaze of this creature and has stopped dead in his tracks. You are now going to...
Game mechanics.
Yes.
How do I protect Truk?
Darn good question. Does she have any shield blocking
Not yet,
what's-its? No.
Nothing like that.
No intervention thingies.
No.
You
body
could
block.
you could run up and attempt a menacing strike on the wraith to chase it away.
The other thing I would let you do is if you step right up next to him, anything that tries to attack him, I would let you take an attack of opportunity on it
I will do
for
that.
right now. But
And
then
try-
you wouldn't
standing in that
But then you
position.
wouldn't be doing anything else. If your sole goal is to protect him, then the only thing you can swing at is anything that swings at him. Otherwise, things will be out of reach.
You could try the menacing strike.
What's directly right there?
Huh?
What is...
The wraith. The wraith is on him already.
So,
Yeah.
W1.
He's on
Yeah.
me like a hobo on a
Yes.
bologna sandwich.
I don't like bologna, but when you're
Are you,
homeless...
are you comparing yourself to a bologna sandwich?
No, it's comparing. Oh,
The
Yeah, you are the bologna sandwich in that
I'm
analogy.
a bologna sandwich.
You know, this wraith doesn't really have a home either, so we're good.
Spell it M-E.
It's carrying an
M-E-Y-E-R.
incorporeal handkerchief on an incorporeal stick behind it.
My bologna has a first name.
It's
Sorry.
T-R-U-K-K.
All right.
My
How many
bologna.
K's were in that?
Don't do it.
It's T-R-U-K, and I'm petrified. Somebody help me.
All right, so what is Elena doing?
I'm
We're
Are you protecting Kurt?
Yes.
I'm the bologna. Come help me.
Bologna doesn't talk.
I'm the baloney. That's episode 3.
Yes. Good job, Kurt. Okay, so menacing attack.
I think I'll put an exclamation point on that too. It fits. Menacing attack. Is it menacing?
Strike. It is.
Okay,
It's pretty
because the way
menacing.
you're reading it is not at all menacing. You're going to need to step it up.
It sounds more like just angry lizard.
We are now 10 minutes into Elena's first turn. And she is just about to do something. I can feel it.
Okay.
It's
Something
imminent.
is going to happen soon.
And that thing is...
Okay, I'm going to attack it.
Tell you what,
With
is it
my
going to be an
rapier?
attack?
It is.
Roll a d20
Okay.
and tell me the number.
8.
Okay, there's a chance you might hit. Continue.
Add 2d4 to it.
At 2d4.
All right.
Because if you rolled and you got a 1, we could just go on to the next. That would have made it easier.
So that's 12
Plus an additional 4.
4 is 16.
Okay, that's going to hit.
Yeah.
So
What'd
you're
you hit
going to
it
hit the Wraith next to Truk.
The rapier.
The rapier.
Ah.
Because I'm fancy.
Yeah.
She's in the fast lane from LA to Tokyo.
Add the superiority die.
You already know.
Is it a very complex die? You have a superiority complex.
I might.
Very well. Continue.
All right.
Make numbers happen. Multiple ones. And put them all together and give me 1.
This is 9 damage. I think.
9 damage. And you
Yes.
said piercing?
Yeah.
They're immune to piercing, so...
Now roll another
No,
d4
they're not. I was just going to wait till it
Why
was
am
all
I?
done.
Oh, is that for?
for the proficiency die
Wait.
because you did menacing attack.
Okay. 13.
That is to save the wisdom save the wraith needs to make.
In order to what?
Not be feared.
Feared?
Or not to be in fear of her.
Or
You know
frightened.
what? That is
Frightened.
not one of the things it's immune to.
Shocker.
Interesting.
That is
It's
interesting.
immune to, I think, every other condition except fear, from what I can read here.
That makes sense. It's a
Let's see.
wraith.
Now, you said it's wisdom?
Wisdom.
I have 11.
You fail.
What was the DC? 13, you said?
Yeah,
13.
13. Okay, so it is now afraid. So this
her.
thing cannot be charmed, exhausted,
save.
grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
It is
However,
frightened
it can
of
be afraid
me
of her.
until the end of my next turn.
Okay, frightened. Look that up on page 290 and tell me what it means. I think it means it needs to take its movement away from her and cannot attack, but I'm not positive. Or if it attacks, it does with a disadvantage or something.
It runs.
But let's check to make sure.
All the
And
conditions
who's
are on
up
290
after
to 292.
Elena?
Frightened. Disadvantage on ability check and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay, since it's right next to it, it might just take a swipe at disadvantage. But who's up next?
Kurt.
Truk, on your turn.
I am grappled.
I have. There's
You are
oh,
not
I got
grappled.
the wrong.
No,
thing.
I'm,
you are
uh,
restrained.
Petrified.
Yeah, you're
No,
restrained.
restrained. We'll
He
go
did
through
not
them
get
all.
immediately petrified.
Right.
You failed. You began to turn to stone and is restrained. You now need to repeat that saving throw at the end of this turn. So you still have a turn being restrained.
Right. So
there's a wraith right next to you.
he's next to me, so I could use a melee
It
attack.
just hit you with a melee attack. Elena just hit it with a melee attack. Now you can do a melee
Now it
attack. I
looks
believe you have
scared.
disadvantage.
Right. And from what I have seen of my compatriots, do I have any knowledge of whether slashing or bludgeoning type of attack would be
It
better?
is resistant to all of this stuff,
All of
just
it,
like the
right.
white, and more than that, for that matter.
Right. Well, I have no magic, so I'm
I
going
mean,
to.
you're attacking smoke.
right.
Kind of hard to
Yeah.
hurt.
But I can't move, so I might as well attack with my short sword.
Mine as well.
It's not that much fun,
You
but
just have disadvantage on this attack.
all right. So, oh well, since I rolled a 1 on the first one, I'm going to go with that.
Well,
And-
see
and
if
wait.
you roll another one.
Wait, let me add all my modifiers and make. 16. I'll take the 1, and I got some modifiers plus 6. Yeah, 13.
So no. When you roll a 1, you miss.
Yeah.
So, no.
So no. You can add a 20 to that if you want, but it still misses.
Do I get my bonus attack on unarmed? I did use a monk weapon, so
It's
I can
just
make.
disadvantage, so you could use it on any attack, right?
Yep. I can make
Yep.
a bonus unarmed attack, which I will do.
Go for it. What you gotta do?
5.
5.
It's
Give
gonna
me a
be-
total number.
It's gonna be.
They don't have a super high armor class, so just give me a
11.
total number and consider using a hero die. This is the fight for your brother, remember?
Hero die.
I say consider because I don't even know what your number is yet. But you don't have a super high AC to hit.
Do I still have a 1d4 from you?
Yes, it lasts for a minute.
Or
All right, so
10 rounds.
without a
Granted,
hero
it's like
die,
20
without a
minutes
hero
later
die,
now,
I'm at
but-
18. I'm gonna go with that.
hits.
All right, so that hits for just a 1d4 plus 4.
All right, give me that number.
1, so 5.
5, okay.
Bludgeoning.
All right, me mathing too. Who's up after Truk?
Nessalus.
Nessalus.
Oh,
what
wait,
you
do I get
got?
to make my saving throw?
Yes, you have
Yes.
to. Sorry. Make your saving throw. Constitution.
Con, and do I get a bonus from Bless?
Anytime you're making a saving throw during this 1 minute, yeah. For
Right.
10 rounds, yeah.
And I can use a hero die if I need to.
You can if you need to.
If you need to.
Right. So
How many does Kurt have left for
I-
hero dice?
my D4 was
He just used one?
my D20 was a 4.
Okay, keep going.
Remember,
the
you still have-
1d4 was a 2, gets me to a 6. This is DC 10. Do I know?
The DC you do not know, but I can tell you you are miserably low right now. And I say
Oh, no, wait,
that
I have my
with
con
no
modifier.
fun in my voice whatsoever.
I my con, so it gets me to 9 before a hero die.
Wow, you do have a chance. I would use it.
Is it a 16% chance?
I have no idea how
It's
to
a DC
percent.
15. If I roll a 6, I get it. 4.
What's your total number?
13.
13.
13 does not make it.
8, 10, 13. Right. Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. So what? Do I just keep rolling every turn to be?
No. Now let's see. All right. So you are now petrified. If that condition is listed in there, that's what
It
you
is.
got.
It is.
All right.
Okay. It's on 291.
Okay. Now this is relevant. Anybody, because Truk was at the beginning and he was already affected. Anybody starting its turn within 30 feet of the Dark One has to make a Constitution saving throw, as long as you can see it. It's every turn.
Okay.
So as long as we can see the hooded...
Yeah, as long as you are seeing it, you have to make a saving throw.
At the beginning of our turn?
You will make the saving throw...
At the beginning of your turn, yes.
When a creature that can see it starts its turn within 30 feet of it, it can force you to make a saving throw. As long as it can see you and you can see it.
Okay.
So you should know you're going to have advantage against me.
I know,
on
right?
everything.
I cannot see you.
So if you want to fight blinded, I think that's disadvantage on everything. And you can close your eyes.
Or you can just be outside of 30 feet, which you already are, so
Possibly.
whatever.
Well, it's disadvantage. If you're blinded, it's
everybody had
disadvantage
said
on
they were within 30 feet. That's why everybody took that saving throw on the first round.
So you just move back 5 steps, whatever.
So blinded is disadvantage on attacks and advantage against you when you're blinded.
Most likely, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say you can willingly be blinded by shutting your eyes.
Yeah, it can be.
I'm incapacitated. I'm unaware of my surroundings, and everything against me has advantage.
Okay.
Fantastic.
But you also take half damage to everything. You have resistance to all damage. Keep reading. There is a benefit.
There's a benefit to being a rock.
Resistance to all
Yeah,
damage.
there is.
You rock.
Yes.
That's the benefit.
Now
should put
you
it
truly
here.
are
That
rock
means-
hard.
This means you.
All right, Nestless, what you got?
So since I am within 30 feet, I have to start with a Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah.
Add my D4.
Plus my regular D4.
No.
You got it.
You don't get it. You only get it in these two.
Oh, okay. So I got it. Woohoo!
You got it. I see the 12 on that die, which means if you have modifiers, you probably got it.
So it's a 12 plus 4, 16 plus ridiculousness. Okay. All right. So I then take 10 feet back, puts me
Sure.
out of the range, and then I'm going to look at the hooded creature and hex it.
Hex it. Hex it to hex.
So at hex, I place a curse on a creature that I can see within range.
Ooh, what's the curse?
Hexing.
And what is the curse?
Bitch.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Wow. There was silence there.
There's like MF over its head now.
I hate you.
In like runic symbols. So
Sure.
It's got to be fancy.
Absolutely,
Right.
because she does have calligraphy as a talent. So until the spell ends, I deal an extra d6 necrotic damage. But the cool thing is, I choose one ability that I can make it have disadvantage on ability checks. So I
Right.
choose Wisdom. Then, as my bonus action, I'm going
That
to.
was your bonus action.
No, I moved. This was my.
That's your move. This is your bonus action. You cast Hex as a bonus action.
Where's my regular action?
The hold person.
Is my regular action.
Yes.
So
Good
hold
luck.
person.
See how it says bonus action?
Oh, snap.
It messes up my order, though.
No, you cast Hex first. You want to...
All right, so what he just said. Hex first, then I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Okay.
So Hold Person is I choose a humanoid
Yeah.
I can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of its turn, at the end of each of its turn, the target must make another Wisdom saving throw.
What is the number that I'm shooting for?
Roll your D4.
'Cause I have disadvantage, right?
Correct.
I only have to do one saving throw.
13,
I have 13.
right?
It's 13, yeah, but how many times did you roll?
I rolled 3.
Oh.
I rolled a 12, a 17, and a 19, and I have a +1 to wisdom. So 13 is my number.
Ah, this blows.
So, yeah.
So you hit it.
So I rolled a 17, then a 12, and then I rolled again for some reason. I thought I was rolling again.
Oh,
And that's a
okay.
19. We don't want that number. 12 was my lowest. I had 1 for wisdom, +1. So I have 13.
So, yeah, at the end of her turn, at the end of her next turn, she's unparalyzed.
It's unparalyzed.
So it is paralyzed now.
Yes.
Or it saved and it isn't paralyzed.
Nope, it's saved, it's not paralyzed.
It's not paralyzed.
Because you rolled a 1.
God bless. I had to do one thing. You had
Did
to do
you?
one thing.
I probably
Not
shouldn't have
roll a
already told
1.
you the number, but did you use a hero die on that?
She can't.
No, I can't.
That's
Can you use a hero die?
because that's the proficiency to...
Oh, that's just establishing the
save
DC. Okay, we're good.
See, I was going to be all cool,
Oh, you're
and
still
it didn't
you're
work.
still cool.
Good try, cute little
Whatever.
17-year-old.
I'm going to my room.
All right.
Hooded
What
creature.
else is Nessalus doing? Anything?
That's it.
That's all she wrote.
All right. So there's a runic MF above the creature's head.
Correct.
And who's up next?
The creature.
Oh.
The hooded creature.
All right. So up there with a Calamite, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to make sure.
I'm up in her grill.
All right. So here I've got to decide how I'm going to do this. All right. All right. It whips the hood back,
Oh,
and
snap.
snakes fly out from under its hood.
Medusa.
I whip my hair back and forth.
Actually,
You were
yes,
waiting for
back
that.
first, and then one of them flies forward to bite you. A 13
That will miss.
does not hit, and at simultaneously it takes a short sword out and from a scabbard at its waist and swings it quickly twice in your direction. 13 again and 19.
19 will connect.
19 will hit, and it's a D6 plus 2. That's 4 plus 2 is 6 points of damage from the short sword.
I'll allow it.
You should. And for sure, the face that is on this creature belongs to that memory of, what was it, Cassidy?
Oh, Cassidy.
Yes.
What does that
Interesting.
He could probably explain that later. Who's up next?
That is me, so I will make my DC save to see whether or not I am petrified or restrained.
Now, JJ, a Joe to JJ question: would this person recognize Calamity
Depends
in
on
his
how-
current incarnation?
Yeah.
So she should recognize
Yeah,
him?
she knows
All
me,
right.
but I don't know if I'd know her because she's drastically changed.
Yeah, but there are features that
Snakes and stuff.
that's
you know?
most likely the person.
Yeah.
So does she get to go on botched to get the snakes removed? No.
It happens. I mean, it just
Makes you think
it's
that
a
she
snake
wants them
thing.
removed.
I have a
She could've done it on
21 to
purpose.
save against
Fair enough.
her aura.
Yes,
It's a great
you got
fashion
it.
statement.
You avert your eyes.
And I will attempt to power attack with extreme vengeance.
That would be cool if it were an actual ability.
I know,
Extreme
right?
vengeance. Use only once you've been
Terminate
hit.
with prejudice.
Yes. What you got? The number is.
That's
You just gonna keep
six.
rolling till you get a high enough number. I
No.
can tell. JJ's rolled 4 dice so far.
Well, okay, I have, because I made her my abjure enemy, I rolled
Yeah.
an 8 on the first die and 9 on the second die. So that's my D20.
Hey, okay.
I have my bless, which was a 4, my proficiency modifier, which is a 2.
Okay.
That gives me a 15.
Okay.
I'm going to add my hero dice
Okay.
because I power attack, which makes my attack currently a 10.
Yeah, not so good. And what does that end up with?
And brings it to an 11.
11 is just a bit outside.
That's what I figured.
So that will miss. And perhaps it is the recognition of the figure that takes
Yeah.
your swing off of its mark.
Wraiths.
Hey, I could do that. Wraith 1 was attacking Truk,
Yep.
but
With
has
advantage.
been now hit by Elena, so it will attack Elena.
Can it
With
attack me?
disability.
With
All-
disability.
all it cares about is getting rid of your life. I have an 18 and an 18. Which one should I pick? The lower?
Lower.
Okay. Oh, the first one or the second one? I'll
That's
let
a
you-
nice roll.
The second one.
All right. So I got to flip my page back. I flip my page back and forth. So anyway, it's a +6 to hit, so it's 24 that hits, I presume.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I'm going to roll crappy again for damage. 5,
Can I attack with
7,
disadvantage?
9, and 3 is 12. 12 necrotic damage, and make a Constitution saving throw. These things want to kill you and turn you into other things.
Ugh.
That's all they exist for. They don't care for you at all. They want to snuff out your life. And this one's afraid of you. Go figure.
I think I might have helped it.
You might. You caused
All right.
it. It's all your fault.
Constitution saving roll.
Yeah, do that.
2d4s because
Yep.
bless.
Put them numbers together and tell me what
JJ,
you
at some level, the monks' attacks start to count as magical
15,
for resistance.
16,
Level
purposes.
6.
17, 18, 19.
That is a successful
So
save.
they would be more effective against the
22.
whites or the reds.
The 19 was
Yeah.
fine. All right, yes, that's good. You successfully did not have your life drained from you. That's a plus. And then Wraith 2, I think really it's going to go after Calamity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So at this point, I have a 13 plus 6, 19.
19 will hit.
19. This is bad.
Push it out.
Although I can't roll
Just get it out.
damage for these. So just so you know, these do 4d8 damage.
Yeah, I know, right?
And out of the d8s that I have rolled, I haven't rolled anything above a 4, including this 3. 12 necrotic damage and make a constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 19.
There you go. That's good. You have successfully not had your life drained either. Who's
Woohoo.
up after the second wraith?
Second wraith is Elena. Back to Elena.
Elena, what you gonna do about it?
Are you checking your watch?
No, I am actually dismissing a message I just got.
On your watch?
Heck yeah, dog.
What the?
He is.
Super crap monkeys. I am way cool.
That sounds like she's jealous.
She
She's jelly,
is.
bro.
When you have watch envy, this is a good watch to have envy over. Go ahead.
I'm afraid that watch would.
Would.
watch-
I am
watching
within
me while I was
30
doing
feet
things
of
I don't want to
you.
watch me do.
Correct.
Yes. Can I do the thingy thing?
You could probably do a thing.
Is that a
You can do
fighter
all
move
kinds
thingy
of-
thing?
It is.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. You think so?
All right.
What?
I love this
Excuse
ranger.
me.
Jesus.
Are you going to do next?
That'd be a nice cosplay.
Right?
Wait a minute.
I'm going to do the commander's strike again
Oh, snap. It worked well last time.
to allow Calamity to attack the weird thingy thing.
The weird thingy? Cool.
All right.
He seems
That
to
Medusa?
recognize it.
There we go. I still have my advantage because of my abjure enemy.
Sounds good to me.
17 on the first dice, 5 on the
Yay,
second.
That hits.
Yeah. All right, so
17 on the die definitely
I had
hits.
I'm power attacking, so
Oh.
It's +6 to your damage.
17 minus 5 is 12, 14, and then 18. So it's
That
18 to hit. All right.
Yes!
Roll damage.
6 damage from the dice. I'm actually going to use my great weapon fighting to undo a 2.
Undo the 2 and turn it
cannot-
into a 1.
Yes, I did. And then I'm going to add smite damage.
Great weapon. Cut it in half.
All right, so that is 3 plus 11, 14 plus 10, 24 plus 6, 30 plus 4, 34.
Nice.
Plus an extra 5 for the hell of it.
Oh, okay. So that's 39.
34.
Okay.
34 radiant.
Dude.
I am
a lot of
mapping
damage.
this up to that number. Okay, we got it.
And the beauty of that is, that was not his turn.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Truk,
I'm petrified.
you are. Who's after Truk?
Does he not get to make a save?
Merciless.
There's no save in that?
He is currently petrified.
Fair enough.
First I was afraid. I
Wait,
did it again.
is there no, there's
Oh,
no,
snap.
no save? I just hang out till I die?
Well, I can make it quick. Hold on. What?
Right?
Yep.
How does someone
So-
unpetrify me?
Why can't I do that?
You can't attack both. You can only cast one spell.
Guys, I'm rock hard, and unless there's
And
Roseanne,
not like-
Is that
unless there's
any
Roseanne
different
Barr
than
naked,
usual?
I'm in trouble.
You can't convert
Is
a
there-
move to an attack on.
You
But
said
it's
yes
a nice
before.
statue.
didn't.
I mean, really. There's
there
good
no save?
definition. There's cuts right
You
where
can
they're
attack
supposed
both
to be.
ways,
I
yes,
mean,
but not in the same turn.
you
you
are
can move and
definitely a
attack,
better
yes.
statue than these children.
But what are my options
Your question is,
for
can
getting
I
out of
move and
petrified
attack?
Technically, somebody has to cast the Greater Restoration spell on you.
Can I make them move and attack?
I bet we have no one with that spell.
I'll bet you there's a guy at the monastery that can do
No.
Oh.
it. Like that cleric dude
That's what I asked.
who
I
has
did
helped
not
people
see
who's
that.
been petrified.
So yeah.
Who's up next?
Nessalus.
Nessalus.
So she is going to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
The Wraith.
Teen angst.
The Medusa. because that's who you have your hex on.
That's why I have my hex on, so that's
Yeah,
what I'm going to do it.
MFer.
So Eldritch Blast, the Medusa.
Oh, snap. And
Blast.
it
It's 1d6.
does.
No, I'm just looking. Don't mind me.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
That was beautiful.
Was it
Do it again.
6? That sucks.
6.
6.
That sucks. Make
Oh
higher
my
numbers.
lord, for crying out loud. All my dice are now on timeout.
Okay, what's next?
Bad dice.
What number did you get up to?
8 plus 4 is 12. Do you want to use a hero dice?
If you're currently at 12,
12.
I would use one.
Get a lot of GM help on the use of the hero dice.
I'm
Nice.
not going to tell you if you're succeeding or not.
17.
17 will hit.
The hero
Would the
dice
12
did
have
it.
hit?
No, 12 would not hit.
For crying out loud.
For crying,
She's
Teen
throwing,
angsty.
she's throwing like a little hissy fit in the middle of the
for
field.
crying quietly in a corner.
11.
Add your d6.
Why?
Hex.
Why not?
Oh, for D6.
I mean, come on.
Extra 5 necrotic.
Whenever JJ tells you to do more, just do it.
Nobody
I
questions.
need
So
to
16
understand it.
damage total.
So it's 11
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast plus 5 necrotic.
All right.
And she still has disadvantage on wisdom checks. Do I have a bonus action I can do anywhere?
Nope.
Very well.
You are done.
So that thing that she saved against last time, you're not trying again?
Yeah.
The hold person?
Because that's the action. That's a full action, and I want
What's she need it for?
Okay.
blaster.
I didn't know if you were trying it again. That's why I asked.
Nothing to damage. Just
Who is
saving
up
throws and-
after Nessilis?
Hooded creature.
Oh, hey. Well, guess what, Mr. Calamite?
She's gonna come back to me again.
Heck yeah, snakehead first. I roll an 8 on the die again, and it's only a +5, so 13 does not hit.
That will not suffice.
2 quick attacks with the long swords. I have a short sword, a 22 and a 20 on the die. So 2 attacks hit.
Okay.
The first is a 1 on the die for damage +2 is 3. The second is a critical hit. I am going to roll another 1 and a 5. So that's 6 plus 2 more is 7 more damage.
All right.
So a total of 10 damage from those 2 short sword attacks.
I got it.
And she is, it's like her gaze is trying to bore into you, and she speaks out loud. She says, I recognize you.
Fantastic. Calamity, how do you respond?
With extreme vengeance.
You did that once already.
Oh, I did.
Do something else.
With
Like,
mild vengeance.
how about excessive vengeance?
excessive?
I'm going to kill her more than I even intended to.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So again, power attack.
And
17 on the
the
first
sound of
dice.
metal dice rolling.
17 on the second dice. All right. Add my d4. 1, 3. I take the second one. So that's 20
You hit.
plus minus
You
5
hit.
plus 4, 19.
You hit.
All right.
Just checking.
Yeah.
5, 11,
Oh, snap.
15, 25 damage. I cannot smite anymore. I'm out of smiting.
All right, so 25
Smite me, oh
damage
mighty
gets
smiter.
me up to there. Okay.
You got a refractory period on this smite?
No, I'm done for now.
Till a long or short rest?
I was hoping that was going to kill her because. Yeah.
Nope.
All right.
Rates 1 and 2.
It did not. Okay, so the first one was attacking Elena. It
I'm
will
just going to throw out there
continue.
that being petrified is super fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
You
Are
know,
you going to throw it? You're petrified.
the DC for it
You
is
basically just sit here.
DC for it is 14. I really didn't expect many failures. You did, unfortunately, twice in a row. That's tough.
Yeah.
There's no save. You just have to hang out here.
Once you've been petrified, you get 2 saves before you're petrified, unless your first one fails by more than 5. All right.
He's just letting you know how bad you sucked.
Yeah. I mean, if there were suck at the maximum and it was right here, you're like pole vaulting over that bar. You are there, buddy. Although you couldn't because you're a rock.
It's cool. He likes it when
Hey,
you suck.
children, if you're listening, you need to shoot for the stars. Be all that you can be.
Yes. 23 to hit.
Nah.
No? All right. It's
Just
close,
missed.
right? I'm curious, how
Just-
many hit points do you have left as I'm rolling 4d8 for damage?
You could get it.
Wow. My first 3 were the Mark of the Beast, 6, 6, and 6. So that's 18. Plus 3 is 21, and then the last one is a 1, which makes it 22 damage.
Not dead yet.
Not dead? I try.
I'm down to 2.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to.
Oh, please do. Just for me.
Okay. D20, 2d4.
Yep.
And numbers.
That's a 17.
You got it.
17.
You made
Okay.
it. All right. So, although you are near death, that was not
Not dead
reduced.
yet.
If you had failed that, you would have lost 22 from your maximum hit points. That would have sucked.
I would have died.
No, you still been at the same hit points, but you couldn't be healed up more than
Past that, yeah.
22 away from the
Okay.
max, right? Who's up after Elena? I'm sorry, after the first wraith. The second wraith,
second
right?
wraith.
Second wraith, which is on me.
Hello, Mr. Kala. Oh, well, I rolled a 4 on the die that time.
Thank
Plus
God.
6 is 10.
That will miss.
10 is not going to hit. Who's up after the second wraith?
Elena.
The Green Lantern.
Elena.
Elena.
I don't know.
What?
I'm just going to hit him back.
Why don't
Okay.
you
I'm
take a,
really sick of this dude.
Why don't you do a healing surge? Just wondering.
Thank you, Mickie.
Just saying.
It takes an action to do a healing surge. So
I
keep
will
you
do
that in
that.
mind.
Huh?
You can't attack if you're healing surge.
Yeah,
That's fine.
She's at 2 hit
A
points.
healing surge allows you to use, I'm going to say it's any number of your hit dice because I can't remember, as
That's-
healing. Each one you add your constitution modifier.
How many? What
You're
is
level
any
3, so
number?
you could do up to 3. Start with 1.
Okay. Plus my.
Constitution modifier.
Okay.
So we
So-
have...
I'm a D10, right?
Yep.
Thank you. That's good because that's what I've been rolling this whole time.
So 5 hit points.
5 hit points.
Mommy, I feel different from all the other kids.
So I'm at 7.
Well, you're a D10, honey.
On a scale of a D1 to a D10, I'm a D10.
Oi, why are you Italian now?
I don't know, because I'm a D10, eh?
All the other kids just have 6 sides, but I have 10, Mom.
All right.
Plus 12.
You're special.
12.
And here you thought you were
That's one way to
better.
9
say
plus
it.
3, right?
12.
Do I get to ride
Plus
my own
7
bus?
is 19.
It's
Yes.
nice and short.
Uh-huh. Here, wear this helmet.
And 12.
And
That's a 6.
that is a 6.
Okay, so 9 is
Yeah.
28.
So you have more than 2 hit points now,
Yeah.
and you're just going to hang out there?
I still want to be doing what I was doing. So
Now,
yeah.
remember, you still have action surge, which allows you to take another turn, basically.
Heck yeah, fighter! You get this crap at level 1, I think.
Did I
Yeah.
get
At
that at
level
level
2.
1?
At level 2, I think.
Thank you, JJ.
Hit something.
Whack the waif.
You gotta whack it.
Wave?
Whack it hard.
Whack the waif, man.
Make sure your forearm is strong.
Well, if she whacks it enough, it will get stronger.
Yes,
true.
it definitely needs a whacking.
You said you're out of smites?
I am out of smites, but I can still bring the pain.
I don't know if she can. I think action surge allows her to take another attack. I don't think
Yes,
it allows
but she
her
has
That
not
is
used
my
her
attack.
action.
She hasn't used her bonus action though. If she wants to do the commander strike thing, she can still give up her bonus action attack and her bonus action to allow me to commander strike.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
I pretty much agree with whatever he just said.
But I'm cool with that. He means
So roll
Sure.
your superiority die.
We're
I'll
good.
roll my
6.
Yeah.
6 and
there's a 12 on the first
Something.
one.
and
A natural 1 on the second one. I'm going to go with the 12.
okay. Oh come on, that's cheating. Make more numbers. And plus multiplied by
14.
8.
Carry the 1.
If he's not going to say
18.
numbers, I am. 18.
Okay. We good on that? 18 hits?
18 so far. Oh, 18 hits. All right, you're still hitting. I thought you were rolling damage.
No.
18 will hit. Yes.
6.
Rock the heck on,
8.
brother.
18, 22.
22.
With the 6?
6.
Plus 6, 28.
28.
Seriously? Mm-hmm. All right. So, you suck. You suck by 4 points. As
Joe was not expecting this.
No, I wanted it to go one more turn. As it is falling to the ground, how'd you hit it? How did you finish it off?
When she said that she she recognized me, I wanted to keep her head so to make sure I can identify her later. So I skewered her through the guts, through the abdominal area.
And in a gurgly, hissy voice, as she falls, she says, "Sereth will hear of this when I do not return."
No, snap.
Punk. I mean, she didn't say the punk part. That was
right.
kind of me.
And what happens with the rays?
At that, the rays kind of lose their gusto for killing you guys and just kind of start floating off
Right choice.
amongst their...
That's exactly what I was hoping
They
for.
kind of turn away and kind of float off.
So that now they're malice, not caring.
Yeah, pretty much. They're
not caring incarnate.
They're
pretty much. Yeah.
teen angsty.
Yeah, they are now indifference
Without a target.
incarnate.
I like it.
Can I still Eldritch
There is
Blast them?
no more indifferent than them.
I
Sure,
still
if
blast
you would
them?
like to die at this point, yes.
Fine.
Your
Fine.
diary.
Can I
Yeah, I
go to
decided I wanted to die.
All right, before we
It seems just like a teenage post.
turn Truk back into a person, I think we should take a cast of him. Like now, like just pour some concrete on him or whatever, and like split it. That way we have a cast of him.
All of
That'd be
me?
kind of neat. What?
All of me?
Yeah.
All of my rippling muscles?
Yep.
They're not rippling right now. It's kind of...
Yeah, they're not.
What was that about being rock hard?
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. You can get a
If
cast
it
of me.
lasts more than 4 hours, you really should call medical attention. I'm just saying.
So
You can get a permanent cast.
at this point, you now have some children who are frightened, some children who are petrified, and a Truk who is also a rock.
Have we managed to learn from Truk the location of the monastery?
Listen really closely to the rock.
Yeah. No, I
Who
would
is a
have
dwarf here? You can
Right?
speak with it.
certainly
Stone
over
cunning.
6 months. I would have told you.
Yeah, especially because he wanted
So that-
to go
that
back
would
there.
be
He would
my-
have talked a bit.
That would be my goal now, to take the petrified children and the petrified Truk, who's pretty much a children as well, and see if his sensei's renowned healing abilities can help.
I would like to ask the obvious question. Truk's brother,
Yeah,
he made a noise like he was dying before we started running.
yeah.
Is he still alive?
I don't know which one his
There
brother
are
is.
The rock can't
4
ask, so I
living
had to.
children and 4 rock children.
They're all alive, though.
Well,
Possibly.
is Rock alive?
They're at least petrified.
Is Truk alive? I'm going to say yes. He's a rock. So
I'm going to say he's in between.
Don't drop them.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't drop a chip off the old Truk.
Oh, can I
What?
go and like try to chip off a bit of his hair?
Ooh,
he's a pet rock.
no, that works really well. Dear Diary.
Dear diary.
Guess
This is
what I
his
got?
All right, so we're going to end this episode
came this
off
close. I
with
touched
moving
it.
forward in getting Truk and his the people from his town fixed back up at the monastery. And Kurt, what's the name of the monastery again?
The
You
Water
know,
The
Zijan.
Waterization Monastery.
that place. And we'll find out what the link is between Calamity and this Medusa and that name, what was it? Zerath. We'll find out what that is next time on Adventures from the Shed. For now, we're going to say...
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening.
And to Justin,
Tina.
special bye-bye to you.
Yeah, thanks, Justin.
During the battle in Tijon, Truk becomes petrified by a Medusa, whom Calamity recognizes. Once the fight concludes, our heroes resolve to bring Truk and the petrified Tijon children to the monastery for help. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by Shedcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.